because I have taken consent and
You are appearing for?
for petitioner.
But last date, I think it was directed that this matter should be taken up today.
But senior counsel K.N. Chaudhary has some difficulties to tell it.
On the prayer made on behalf of by Mr. S.K. Ghosh, learned counsel for the petitioner, and not objected to by not objected to by the counsel for the respondents. Registry to list these matters again after the vacations on a date to be fixed by it.
But there is an interim order.
Interim order passed earlier to continue. Why have you consented? You have raised serious objections last date.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And then,
But they have made a prayer that they are engaging a senior counsel. So we have consented to that.
took me half an hour to go through the whole thing yesterday. Anyway,
May I, Lordship, seek permission to mention online? I'm Nalin
yeah,
Kohli, Lordship.
Mr. Kohli.
So, Lordship, I wanted to mention writ petition 80 of 2017. Lordship, this is basically item 13. I come for this matter. I was wondering if Lordship would be pleased to give a date sometime in November after the
I think you have
vacation.
circulated a
Yes, Lordship.
adjournment slip
Other
yesterday.
side, yes, Lordship.
When do you want it?
I was hoping if 12th of November is convenient, it's a Tuesday, Lordship, because normally these matters
12th of
come on a
November.
Tuesday, I'm told.
12th of November. 12-11.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, 11. 12-11.
Who is? No objection. On the prayer made by Mr. N. Kohli, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. K. Kolita, appearing for the petitioners for an adjournment in the matter, and the same not being objected to by Ms. M.S. A. Bhakshaji, learned counsel, appearing for the respondent number 1. The matter stands adjourned today. So, as agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties, registry to list this matter again on 12/11/2024 for hearing.
Hello.
I'm so deeply obliged and grateful to be before Lordship today.
Yes.
May it please, my lord.
Oh.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 1, my lord. My lord, it's a old pending matter. I seek
14.
your Lordship's indulgence today. Actually, after the elevation of the counsel on record, my lord, I filed my wakalat number. We've engaged Mr. D.K. Mishra, senior counsel. My records are a little bit incomplete.
I know, I got it.
So I just
On the prayer made on behalf by Mr.
A. Sandilya, my lord.
K.A. Sandalya, learned counsel for the petition on the ground that he has been newly engaged in the matter, and the same not being objected to by the learned counsel for the respondents. Registry to list this matters again after the vacation on a date to be fixed by it.
Please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 15 and 16.
You have
Yesterday-
circulated
Yeah. Yesterday we moved the adjournment slip.
you are paying for the petitioner.
Yes, Lord.
Mr.
W. Ahmed.
W. Ahmed, learned counsel for the APDCL. Standing Counsel APDCL submits that the matter be adjourned today on account of certain inconvenience of the arguing counsel. Also, the prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the for the petitioners. Accordingly, registry to list this matters again after the vacations on a date to be fixed by it.
Lordship, I pray for a date.
Today is the date. Why did you give the counsel? Anyway, on a date to be fixed on 29/10/2024.
Wait, Your Lordship. Lordship, prayer for listing 1W.
This is not the regular bench for mention. Oh, civil bench. There is no other civil bench for. I think there would be another civil bench for senior.
Accepting, Lordship.
Huh?
Code number 20.
Yes, Mr. Soma, there is another civil bench for.
Lordship, code number 20, but she said that it is not accepted there, Lordship.
She went there. Who called her?
Asini.
Code number 20, Lordship, taking up bench 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Court number 20 is Justice
A.D.
Chaudhary. So if he is there, he should mention there only. I can't. Because this is an ad hoc bench, a temporary bench. You submit an application before the registry. You submit an application before the registry. Application So Nalai, raise it, raised it, court 4, court number 4.
Special division bench.
Okay.
So they are not, the court is not taking.
You submit an application before the registry. I'll ask them to tell them.
Yes. Take care.
নালাগে হ'ব এই ৰেজিষ্ট্ৰিড এপ্লিকেশ্যন দিব এবাৰ কৈ দিব যদি এনেকা কিবা আহে চাই দিব
May I please, Lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, I beg to mention listing of a review petition, Lordship.
ৰিভিউ মাই অৰ্ডাৰ
Lordship. Next
Okay.
week, Lordship, any
what was the case?
Lordship, CRPF matter, Lordship, the disciplinary matter regarding the joint memorandum of charge, Lordship.
Joint memorandum. What is the name of the party?
Lordship, Rupam Kumar Das, Lordship.
That
Well,
series matter, 5
Lordship,
cases. What
Lordship.
happened?
That on some point review is filed, Lordship. My senior counsel, my Lord H. Gupta is not present, Lordship. I'm not aware of it.
Filed by the respondents
Lordship, Union of India, Lordship.
after vacations.
Lordship, it was filed actually in the month of June, but due to some defects, Lordship, it could not be listed. Lordship,
Next week. But I don't know whether I'm here next week.
My Lord, next week.
Next week, if possible, date দিব নালাগে. Next week,
I'm obliged.
May I please, your lordship? Should I beg to mention listing of a matter I criminal 8625, filing number 8625 for modification of order, lordship. Lordship, in this case, the order was passed to go and take regular bail in the lower. But while going through the documents, it has been found that the petitioner is not charge sheeted, lordship, in the said case anymore.
Why was this not pointed out?
No, at that point of time. I
See,
was
ma'am,
not-
you file, you have it
Lordship, tomorrow,
before the regular bench.
lordship, tomorrow 15 days of time is getting over, lordship. Will be
But I don't
published.
know whether I'm sitting tomorrow. That's the problem. You get it? Or normal bench of listing কৰাই দিয়ক একো ডাঙৰ কথা নাই এইটো normal bench of listing কৰাই
Obliged, lordship.
You give it to her, she will do the needful. আৰু যদি মুট্টাত আহে মুট্টাতে আহক কিন্তু নহলে normal bench of লগাই দিব
May it please the lordship.
Hmm.
Actually, Mr. Arbor Pujar is on legs in another court. I prayed that a matinee will pass over for the timing, lordship.
Because I'll not be there in the second half today. Yes, Mr.
My lord.
Oh, this matter was heard, find that heard at length by Justice Medi.
Yes.
And only for the fact that there was some
My lord.
compromise.
No, they say that whether any escrow payment can be made,
Huh.
but my lord, headquarter has refused, my lord.
It is, I'll say that this matter was heard at length by that court. Go back to that court because he has applied. There are notes also here. It is stated at the bar that the present writ petition was heard at some length by a coordinate bench of this court, bracketed Likidiba, my Justice S.K. Medhi. So accordingly, registry is directed to list the matter before the set court, before the bench consisting of, before Justice. Accordingly, registry is directed to, is required to place the matter before the same above court, before the court of so and so liquidly.
I am appearing for the respondent.
Mr. S.N. Sahevala, Learned Counsel, appears for respondent number, all the respondents, assisted by Mr. B.K. Das. Heard that so and so. Accordingly, registry to take note of the above position and take steps for listing of the matter before the set court. Yes. The tripartite settlement is on record, Mr.
Yes, no.
Hmm?
Well, I can give that record settlement.
Record is there, Lord.
Record.
That record readily your lordship can have.
Now, in the tripartite settlement, how is this dealt with?
That is it. Let me pass it to you. Lord. That will.
One is 2004 and another is 2010.
And what would be the period covered by the judgment here? It will be 2010.
2000.
Okay. Now, Mr. Dasgupta, whether it will be the 2010 settlement which will hold the field or the 2004?
No, 2004 and 2010 are defined aspects.
Okay. Now, what would be the settlement that would be involved in the present, in the proceedings before the, in the issue, in dispute here?
Yes. That is terms of reference with your lordship.
Because here the claim is, the reference was in reference to 29/7/2010, right? So we'll only have to look into 29/7/2010.
Yes,
That is exhibit 8, lordship.
I'm giving a
It is marked, lordship. In the flag mark, lordship, I have marked it at 7, 8, 9, 10, lordship.
this is the settlement of which I gave to your lordship.
This is 16/9.
16/9. Yes, 16/9 they have referred. Oh, no, 29/7.
In the flag mark, lordship, I have marked.
I'm
it as
giving to you
7, 8.
29/7. Or you have to go through that.
In the flag mark,
Exhibit 8.
exhibit 8.
Okay, I got it.
Exhibit 8, lordship, next page, 2.4. 2.4. The settlement will supersede the agreements related to any other pay-related benefit arrived between the recognized.
What would be the relevant clause here pertaining to the reference?
Yes, lordship. The reference, your
2.4.
lordship, that's 2.4.
There's a settlement dated 29/7/2010, clause 2.4.
Yes, this
This
is
will
the,
supersede all. So
You also will get that page 8. Or you also straightway you have to can go to the award.
and in this settlement, lordship, the petitioner.
Award at
the-
page 17.
Mr. Dasgupta, just a second, yes? Yes?
The petitioner here, who has shown the affidavit, he was also a signatory of that
No,
agreement.
that is different thing.
That is
Now, here is the frozen amount personal pay of rupees 950.
950.
Was it covered by this agreement?
That is the point.
That is dealt in, lordship, in, I am placing, lordship. Exhibit 9.
Settlement dated.
Exhibit 9. 16/9/2010. Exhibit 9, lordship, the page number 3, third page, lordship. Clause 3, stagnation in grade 8. Has your lordship got it?
Yes.
Pending finalization of modalities for movement from grade 8 to grade 9, the workmen in salary grade 8 who do not get promotion to office grade A upon completion of 6 years in the grade shall be given an additional increment at the rate of last increment drawn as personnel pay, provided he has minimum satisfactory SPR rating in the preceding 3 years, which will be treated as basic pay for all purposes. This benefit, however, will be admissible till the workman is promoted to grade A office. Then, lordship, such eligible workmen who do not get promotion to office grade A upon completion of another 4-year service in grade 8 from the date of grant of personal pay as stagnation benefit as above, shall be granted one additional increment at the rate of last increment drawn as additional personal pay, which will be treated as basic pay for all purposes. This benefit will be admissible till the workman is promoted to grade A office. The benefit of additional personal pay shall also be performance linked and shall be given to such workmen who have minimum 2 outstanding CR in grade 8 in the preceding 4 years. Then note, besides the above, no other stagnation benefit shall be permissible to be admissible to the workman, and this agreement is in front of the
This is 18,
lordship.
12, 12, 3. Okay. Yes, Mr. Das.
No problem. So
What is your-
only question is that whether the note,
Hmm.
as a marginal note or any other note, can regulate the entire provisions.
No, thing is that this is a settlement.
And this
LTS.
settlement is arrived at before the labor commissioner.
Uh,
and they are also
This is
the
a tripartite
signatories.
settlement.
Yes, Lord.
Industrial Disputes Act, so
Section 8, no problem.
18,
Section 18.
18. So that will be binding
Yes, that is binding.
then.
So, now the question is that whether this frozen amount it has covered this frozen amount or not.
Now, what is this frozen amount? When by this, I know understood the personal pay. What is this frozen amount?
That had your lordship has to look this close settlement, 2004 settlement.
Mhm.
That was
Okay. Yes, which clause?
Clause 4.
Yes, Mr. Soma, what is this frozen amount?
That is the stagnation amount, Lordship.
Stagnation
And
amount.
because regarding promotion, Lordship, when there is some stagnation, accordingly that 950 rupees was given.
No,
to
why
them.
was it discontinued in case of the?
As because BRPL is merged with IOCL.
Huh.
Thereafter, Lordships are some 4 or 5 settlements were arrived on.
Hmm.
Accordingly, Lordship, before the labor commissioner, with the presence of the unions, all the unions, these settlements were arrived at so that at par salaries can be given to the employees of IOCL as well as BRPL. If your Lordship go and there, after this agreement, Lordship, they are benefited, Lordship. If your Lordships comes to my affidavit file,
No, just a moment. Let me just understand.
Lordship. And they are agreeable to that settlement, Lordship. Because of that, they have put their signatures there. And once they have put their signatures, it is binding upon them.
So this frozen amount
Yes.
is in terms of the 2004 settlement,
Lordship.
but that settlement is gone.
Gone. That settlements with the management of BRPL. BRPL merged with IOCL. New settlements came in. They are the signatories. These settlements were signed in front of the labor commissioner.
So IOCL management and the labor commissioner on 29/7/2010
Yes, Lordship.
brought into operation this.
Yes.
And therein a different modality has been now stagnation benefit in terms of clause 3 is brought in.
Yes. And thereafter, another settlement came into force, Lordship. That is Exhibit 8, Exhibit 10, Lordship. By that, all the earlier, this settlements is continuing and all the earlier settlements ceased into existence, Lordship.
No, we'll only, because the reference is till 2010.
Lordship.
In terms of that, we'll only consider that.
Lordship. It is a settlement arrived between the management of IOCL and the workmen of BRPL, Lordship. They have come to this conclusion, Lordship. It was signed before the labor commissioner. They are the signatories. They have accepted all the terms and conditions. Now, Lordship, what you mean?
No, why these things are getting repeated?
Mr. Dasgupta,
Yes,
first question, whether this is a settlement under 18(3).
all settlements are accepted.
So if it is a settlement under 18(3), then that is binding.
binding.
Then what is-
settlement 2004 is also binding?
No,
2003
2004 will not be binding because in 2009, there is a categorical provision in 2.4 that all other earlier agreements have been done away with. You can come to 2.3 of 2010 settlement.
Note.
No, 2.4
Oh,
applicability.
2004 settlement.
2010, 27/10/2010, clause 2.4. So any agreement arrived at between the party and the BRPL stands obliterated.
2010 clause 2.4.
Huh.
Right, 2010.
Exhibit 8.
8.
dated 2000, what is the date? 2010.
It is 27.
No, one is 16/9/2010.
No, this is 27/10/2010.
Oh, yes, 27.
1610 is a continuation, 16/9 is a continuation of 27/10.
No, this is.
Exhibit 10, Lordship.
27/10.
2010,
Your lordship is referring
Exhibit
to
10.
note.
2.4.
This settlement will supersede the agreement related to any other pay-related benefits. It is a promotional business.
Pay-related.
Pay-related benefit is basic pay, dearness.
No, you read,
allowance, all this.
just read it.
No,
Arrived
let
at
me read. Settlement will supersede the agreements related to any other pay-related benefits arrived between the recognized union of the S12 BRPL and its management in respect of workmen of BGL.
Hmm.
So what we understand the pay-related benefits.
Now you come to
Uh,
16. Now you come to 16/9.
Section 2R of the industrial.
I'll go to that. You just come to, we'll just get the facts clear. 16/9/2010 settlement.
16/9. Yes.
Now, if you come to the short recital, second page. Meanwhile, long-term settlement on workmen pay revision has been signed, dated, wherein the pay scale of has been completely aligned with IOCL pay scales, along with other allowances effective from 1/7. In keeping with the development and after protracted discussion with the collectives, the revised promotion policy has been mutually agreed between the parties at the following terms of settlement in superstition of the earlier existing promotion policy. So after 27/10, you entered into a further settlement on
In keeping with
16/9.
the above development, after the
And after protracted discussion
with the
Collectives.
collective, the revised promotion policy
has
has
been
been mutually agreed between the parties at the following terms and settlement. Correct?
Now you come to clause 3 there. Stagnation in grade 8.
That's what I have understood.
Then,
No,
so this
No,
will
one thing is this.
this
Okay,
is
yeah.
what will hold the field. As I'm trying to understand. So this is what is holding the field. This is what is holding the field today.
Holding the
And anything which was there in 2004 settlement goes replaced by this.
Yes.
Now you tell me.
Now, what is holding here? Pending finalization of modalities for the movement grade 9, the workmen salary care, who do not get promotion to the officer grade A upon completion of 6 years in the grade shall be given one additional increment. That was in the 2004 settlement also there. Nothing new. At the rate of last increment drawn, personal pay, provided he has a minimum satisfactory. This is new thing, provided that he has a minimum. But so far settlement, 2004 settlement is concerned, this thing is also there. That's new, blood. 2004 settlement, if your lordship come. Yeah,
2004, yes. Uh, 2.1.
But there is your lordship.
2004, 2.1. You can have it. I've seen it. It says a frozen amount of rupees
that
950
is
per
additional.
month as
So-
personal pay. This personal pay shall not be counted for any other purpose except for retirement benefit at the time of retirement.
Return. So only
Now-
that is a personal pay.
That
That
was
personal pay will be considered at the time of retirement for the purpose of computation of gratuity. This much. And
that
nothing
pay
else.
that would be a fixed amount attached to. It will be like you are getting that inclusive of your basic pay.
No, it is not the basic pay.
No, no, inclusive of, along with the basic pay, that 950 will be calculated for the purpose of pension and pensionary benefits,
At the time of computation of
gratuity.
gratuity, these 950 rupees will be taken into account.
Now if you read clause 3 again,
Clause 3 states that pending finalization of modalities for movement from grade 8 to grade 9, workmen in the salary grade 8 who do not get promotion to the office of grade 1. It is as in 2004. Upon the completion of 6 years in the grade shall be given additional increment at the rate of last increment dot and personal pay. The 2004 agreement also there. It is saying. In addition to that,
now,
provided that
Mr. Dasgupta, here it says employees in SSG grade.
same thing, SSD and grade is same.
Same.
Same thing. So for via Bongaigaon refinery concern is grade 8 is, they call it grade 8. And so for Bongaigaon petroleum and refinery, they call this SSD grade.
So the employees who are included in clause 2.1 of the 2004 settlement and the employees who are included in clause 3 of the settlement of 16/9/2010 are the same.
Same. Same grade, nomenclature is defined.
So what is your grievance now?
My grievance is that so far this 950 rupees is concerned, it should be continued, the person concerned who avail it, all the persons had retired. Now it is, so.
No,
after
if a
elapse of
person
time,
has already retired,
all
before this computation, before this agreement or after this agreement?
After this. So only thing is that they will get some gratuity benefits and some 950 rupees. Only.
So, Mr. Dasgupta, another second question. Say a person who has got 950 frozen pay under the 2004 regulation. Now, how will its case be considered? He is in service after 16/9/2010.
No, that was a personal pay. The person concerned who avail it, he will continue.
Okay, this is continuing.
No,
Now,
no.
how his case should be considered under clause 3 thereafter? Because clause 3 again
No,
says, clause 3 has two parts. One is for 6 years, no promotion, he will be given an increment, personal pay. And thereafter, if he does not get further promotion within the next 4 years,
he will get
he will
another.
be given another increment. Now, a person who has been given 950 frozen pay, when 950 frozen pay, when he comes under this, after this agreement has come, say he is in service, how will his service be regulated? How will his pay be regulated now?
It's same as we did 2004 also there.
So you mean to say that who have got
2004
950?
also, this clause was there.
So do you mean to say that person who has got 950 in 2004 should not be given the benefit under clause 3?
No, clause 3.
Will be in
not-
addition.
The clause 3 is not standing the way of the clause 2004.
Because
settlement.
both have the same intent.
Same. Both benefits are same.
Hmm.
6 years, one increment, and if
4 years.
well, one increment. Then after completion of 6 years, 4 years come, there also are another increment. In addition to that, there is one frozen increment. That was the content of 2004 settlement. Now they are giving all these things. Only thing is that they are not allowing us to draw this 950.
Okay.
This much.
Okay. What is the conclusion of the tribunal?
Tribunal conclusion is same as your lordship. It is a conciliatory settlement. Section 18 will bind to all. That is the thing. But section 18, so far the section 18 contains is concerned, there is nothing in so far the frozen amount is concerned.
I got it.
Though
Now-
it is a very lengthy
Forget it.
Howard,
But the crux is that.
process. You are it is a conciliatory settlement. You are bound by this settlement in view of the provision contained in section 18. And as it is a conciliatory settlement, so, and this conciliatory settlement does not contain this provision amount, and if moreover this note is there, so you will not get it. That is the sum and substance of the award.
So, Mr. Dasgupta, if I have understood you correctly, 2004, whoever has got 950 as a personal pay, your case is come what may, come what be the agreements entered into, that is protected.
Yes.
So that person now will again be considered under clause 3, and for 6 and 4 years, if he is not promoted, he will be given a further benefit of one increment. That is your case.
This much.
Anything more?
No.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Not.
What I've
Very,
understood,
very
try to explain this, Mr. Sharma.
Not.
His case is 2004, there was a settlement. They were given 950 rupees. So this 950 is a stagnation benefit that continues as a personal pay. Shall not be counted for any other purpose except for retirement benefit at the time of retirement. Now you come with the new settlement. Now this new settlement is again prospective from the date it was arrived at. So clause 3, 27th one does not cover the promotional benefit. Promotion 2710 does not cover the promotional benefit. Promotional benefit is covered by 16.9. Right?
Lordship.
So in 16.9, you have brought into operation clause 3.
Lordship.
Now, this will be effective from 16.9.
Lordship.
So how do you answer to Mr. Dasgupta's claim
Lordship.
that 950 has to be frozen? It's there. In addition to that, they'll get this. This much only you.
Lordship, that 950 frozen benefit, that agreement arrived between the employees of BRPL and the Bongaigaon refinery in the year 2004. In 2009, this Bongaigaon refinery merged with IOCL. Immediately thereafter, Lordship, this agreements, Exhibit 8, 9, 10 arrived there. In Exhibit 9, when this point came before the management of IOCL, accordingly, this Exhibit 9 came into force, Lord.
Exhibit 9 is 16.9.
Yes, Lordship. The 16.9, this agreement is signed in front of the Regional Labour Commissioner.
That there is no dispute.
And they are also the, no, Lordship, they are also the signatories. They have accepted all the terms and conditions.
I know it.
And
He is-
here,
He is
they have-
accepting to that.
they have dealt with that stagnation benefit in clause 3.
Now you
That-
show for me from here that this is in derogation, that this 2009 benefit that they have got, you're taking it back.
Lordship, as because after coming
Where
into-
is that?
No, Lordship, this, they have, by this way, Lordship, they have given some benefit. And they have accepted that earlier 950, they are not claiming here.
So do you mean to say, just read the first paragraph. Pending.
Pending finalization of modalities for movement from grade 8 to grade 9, workmen in salary grade 8 who do not get promotion to officer grade A upon completion of 6 years in grade shall be given an additional increment at the rate of last increment drawn as personal pay, provided he has minimum satisfactory ACR rating in the preceding 3 years, which will be treated as basic pay for all purposes. This benefit, however, will be admissible till the workman is promoted to grade A officer.
Now, the
Second one.
No, correct me if I am wrong. The 6 years period will be from the date of the settlement or from the date the person was promoted to clause 8.
Then your Lordship may kindly come to my affidavit, Lordship. From my affidavit, it reflects that they are getting a better benefit.
No, I got it. Just
Lordship.
clarify that.
Lordship. Lordship may come to page 3. We can skip the paragraph 2, first part, B onwards. in terms of promotion policy for workmen of Arsdwal Bongaigaon Refinery Petrochemicals Limited, effective from July 2004, workmen working in SSG with 6 years service in SSG grade beginning from 31/7/2004 were entitled to frozen personal pay of rupees 950 per month as technician benefits. BRPL was merged with IOCL effective from 25/3/2009. After merger, BRPL became a unit of IOCL and known as Indian Oil Corporation Limited Bongaigaon Refinery, and all workmen of Arsdwal BRPL became workmen of IOCL Bongaigaon Refinery. A tripartite settlement was signed on 2/4/2009 between the management of IOCL Bongaigaon Refinery and the Bongaigaon Refinery Employees Union on work-related allowances, perquisites, benefits, etc., revising all such benefits exactly as per IOCL. The said settlement also includes a clause to the effect that Arsdwal BRPL rules on leave, LTC, holidays, working hours, medical, loan, so and so will be replaced with IOCL rules. It is pertinent to mention and the president of the so and so signatory of the settlement. The next paragraph is important, Lordship. The management of IOCL at corporate level signed a long-term settlement on wage revision for workmen with all recognized unions of IOCL, including the present union, on 29/7/2010. That is Exhibit 8, Lordship. Based on the said MOS, a tripartite settlement was signed between the management of Bongaigaon Refinery, IOCL, and so at unit level on 27/10/2010 in presence of RLC Central Guwahati. The settlement signed on wage revision is common for all refinery units of IOCL, except to the extent that for busier workmen, this settlement was effective from 1/7/2007, and for all others, the settlement was effective from 1/1, it should be 2008, Lordship. The president of the petitioner union was a signatory so and so. For clarification of this, Lordship may kindly come to page 8. For clarification of this, Lordship, this, as because they are getting it from 1/7/2007, the other employees will get it from 1/1/2008. Lordship may kindly come to page 8. In the earlier system of BRPL, annual increment otherwise used to be admissible from 1st of July of the year. However, with a view to have a common system in entire IOCL, busier workmen have been extended the benefit of preponement of annual increment by 6 months. As per settlement, after drawal of the final annual increment in the revised scale in July 2007, the next annual increment has been allowed to be drawn at full rate from 1st of January 2008. This benefit of early drawal of increment by 6 months every year is a benefit that will remain in force on perpetual basis. This by itself amounts to an extra pay benefit of rupees 12,000 per annual approximately, as because their increment starts from January, and because of that, Lordship, they are getting this much.
That is for all employees.
All employees. Then, Lordship, may kindly come to next page 5, Lordship. Again, just for clarification of that, Lordship. Page 5F. Immediately after signing of the LTS dated 29/7/2010 on wage revision, a tripartite settlement on revised promotion policy was signed between the management of Bongaigaon Refinery and Bongaigaon Refinery Employees Union on 16/9/2010 before the Eastern Labour Commissioner Guwahati in the said revised promotion policy dated 19/6/2010. The provision regarding frozen personal pay of rupees 950 per month to SSG workmen completing 6 years of service was not included, unlike pre-revised promotion policy settlement. Clause 3 of the new promotion policy contains the following clause that we have.
So you mean to say that what was there in 2004, you have replaced it with
by this
clause
technician
3. So it will go back to the date he was promoted, and 6 years will be from
Lordship,
that.
Lordship.
Am I right in understanding
Yes,
that?
Lordship.
Now you said that they will be more beneficial with
Yes,
the.
Lordship. Otherwise, they have not put their signatures here.
No, where is that statement?
That is not there, Lordship. That is we have.
Even if that is there, whether the character of the settlement will be changed.
And in 2.4, that clause 2.4, it's clearly states that all the earlier is suspended, Lordship, all the earlier agreements.
Any reply file to this?
No.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Rust.
Will not.
Now you can have the last
It
say.
is their understanding on the settlement. Only settlement before your lordship, your lordship has to interest.
That's all.
We should not be influenced or we should not be guided.
No, no,
by
I just-
what they understand or your
No,
lordship.
no. I just wanted to know the understanding of both the parties.
Okay.
Your understanding is that 2004 is an independent settlement. And
No,
what
all
has,
settlements are independent.
no. Independent, I use that word because it is with BRPL. It is the thing that was holding the field and you were given a particular benefit X. So that particular benefit X will continue to hold the field. Subsequent settlement that has come in will have a prospective effect. It cannot undo it can undo the continuance of 2004 settlement, but it cannot undo the benefits given to you under 2004. So this clause 3 will be in addition to that.
That is why they call this a frozen.
Frozen pay. Now I understood.
We
Now I
must
understood.
understand the content. Frozen pay. It is not the stagnation increment.
So your case is
The amount. which is
950
given
will be
is frozen.
there. You don't calculate this 950 for any purpose. Only when I retire, you calculate it for my gratuity.
This one.
So in addition to 950, you will also be entitled to clause 3.
No, clause 3 is continued since 2004.
No.
No.
Clause 3, 6 years, one pay,
Huh.
4 years, another pay.
That was also available in the clause 2004 settlement.
No. Now you are getting it as a personal pay.
I was getting it in terms of 2004 settlement.
Okay, 2004, show me where this pay, this same benefit is there.
2004.
You can have this one. A to deduction.
Because that clause 3, it's a stagnation benefit.
Yes, sir.
Double benefits cannot be given, Lordship.
2004 is also there is a different benefit and the. The employees in SSG grade upon completion of 6 years.
2.1.
6 years in SSG grade as per the cut-off date eligibility starting from the 2004 and not promoted to the SSG grade will be allowed to the following benefit till promotion. What are they? An amount of 950 per month as a personal pay. These personal pay shall not be counted for any other purposes except the retirement benefit, retirement. With regard to the stipulation, the promotional SSG to executive grade is mutually agreed. There will be no change in clause 7.4 promotion policy annexed with the memorandum settlement. However, both the management and union agree that said clause shall be reviewed later on in terms of this thing. With the above.
Mr. Dasgupta, the increment that you drew at that relevant point of time on completion, immediately on completion of 6 years, what was the amount?
But
Is it
Lordship,
more
this-
than, it should be more than 950?
Definitely,
Definitely.
definitely.
So it will be more than 950. You are benefited by clause 3. Because clause 3 again says 6 years. 6 years, one increment. Plus, it goes beyond 2004 to say after completion of 4 years, you don't get promoted, you will be given another increment.
Another increment.
So you are at a better position by 3 than by, that is why you agreed to this.
No. But
Now they are claiming in addition to that stagnation benefit.
Mr.
as
Dasgupta,
they say.
kindly correct me if I'm wrong. Therein, if you read 2004, it says on completion of 6 years, you will get 950 rupees. 950 rupees. Now you come to 3 of that September
16/9.
16/9 to 2010.
That's 6 plus 4.
No, no, no. Here also it goes to 6. That is why I was asking Mr. Sharma, whether this 6 years is from the date of the agreement or from the date you were promoted. He says from the date you were promoted. That's the end of the matter.
Final pending finalization for the modified the movement, so far 6 years is concerned, if a person promoted to grade 8, but he is not promoted to officer grade till 6, so then only then he will get.
That 2004 also says 6 years,
Yes,
950.
950.
So they have replaced that 950 with this, and they have made this applicable for your calculation of your entire benefit. This will be a part of the basic pay. Therein, you are not getting that for your house rent, you're not getting it for your medical, you're not getting it for your DA calculation. But under clause 3, you are getting it for everything.
No, all right.
Your pay would be increased.
No, my pay definitely, due to elapse of time, everybody's pay will be increased.
No, I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm on the question that 950 that was given to you, that was not taken into account as a basic pay when you are in service. It's only while calculating the gratuity, they will take that into account.
All right.
But clause 3 of 16(9)2010, the increment that is being given to you will be taken up for calculation of all your, to arrive at your net salary, gross salary. DA, HRA, MA, whatever.
That's definitely I am benefited.
Ma.
The question is that the personal right which accrued to
I
me,
got it.
Which accrued to me in the year
I got
2004
it.
will be taken away.
I got it. Your cases that cannot be taken, this should be in addition.
It should be in addition.
And that will continue to be 950 for
Only for
gratuity.
the purpose of that.
Lordship, they are claiming double benefits. 950 as well
well,
as technician benefit as
Personal property can be
three.
taken to the operation of law.
You misled them maybe by the choice of words. You misled them maybe.
No, Lordship, no.
They are more efficient.
Anything more, Mr. Dasgupta?
That's all.
Third day, Lanark Council for the, Mr. Sharma, just do a favor.
Lordship.
The relevant exhibits, just mark it.
Lordship.
8, 9, 10, no?
8,
8,
9,
9, 10.
9, I'm not getting it here. That's why I just
Lordship.
find it.
2004, 1907 and 27. 8,
Got it.
9, 10.
Interesting. Heard the Lanark Council for the parties. Heard Mr. A. Dasgupta, Lanark Council for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. H.K. Sharma, Lanark Council appearing for the IOC.
Lordship, the management of IOCL.
Management of Bongaigaon Refinery. What do you call it?
Respondent number 2, Lordship, the Indian Oil Corporation Limited, Bongaigaon Refinery.
Appearing for the management of Indian Oil Corporation Limited, Bongaigaon Refinery. Oh, sorry. Raised to list this matter again on (26/9/2024) for delivery of orders. If there is any doubt, I'll just get it clarified. Thereafter, I'll pass my orders.
That's only an academic purpose. It appears to be.
No. You can't say.
So far, these employees are concerned, they are drawing more than lakh. So 950 to them
Nothing for them.
Nothing for them.
No, but we'll have to, for us, it's a great thing. We'll have to interpret that whether that 950 continues or the 950 replaced. That's all.
To them also 950 is not very clear. But we are bound to argue.
No, naturally, we are. Thank you.
Much obliged. Lordship, one correction is there. In my name, Lordship, the K is not.
Oh, your he is not there.
Only H.
Hey, Rishi. H Sharma.
Lordship.
May I please allow? My lord, in the case, my lord, out of series, my lord, I'm representing on all the cases, somewhere petitioner and respondent, my lord. But the petitioner, he died, my lord, I have communicated.
But now there is, who is now? There is none to press this application.
My lord, lordship will just keep it on record, my lord. I have given them a
No,
notice.
no, I got it. But today, at least wherein this Jagdish Burman was there,
My lord.
those cases, there is none to press now. Because
No.
there is nobody representing.
No.
And you have not taken steps for
No,
reply.
my lord. Lordship, kindly
substituting.
have a look my notice for a moment, my lord. Recent notice. I
Yes,
have-
Mr. Kotogi, what to do now?
I may be permitted to draw my wakalatnama in all cases.
That is up to you.
Lordship, kindly have a look my note.
Because we can't have proceed with this because there is no one to press. Because the that cooperative society has to be represented by somebody.
The problem is just last 8 months is continuing. This is the position, you know.
It was duly
There
delivered,
was
my
a stay
lord.
order in my against me.
Mr. Barmiya, this cooperative society
In all the cases, my lord, but petitioner number, item number 4, 8 and 9. In other cases, I'm representing as a respondent, private respondent,
and the other cases petitioner is Mr. Bonik
my lord.
In
and Mr. Kotogi, you are the private respondent in all the.
all the cases, in one case, I am the petitioner.
Who is running the fishery now?
No one.
No one is.
State.
So far as the particular fishery is concerned,
Getting old, that power is not there now.
No, my hands
Here,
are
to
tied.
hear that power is not there.
My hands are tied.
well, as I see it, so far as the particular fishery society which my colleague is representing, they would go out of the fray. For the reason, a particular fishery was settled with us. We paid the kist money, and on that day, it was cancelled without any reason, 2 lines item. Order of cancellation was challenged by us. Now, this order of cancellation gave rise to their right, they say, give it to us. Because they were also one of the valid tenders. There were three of them. They were rejected while giving it to me. So they claim their ground of rejection is bad. So now it will be a tussle between me and my senior colleague.
Is there a writ petition by Mr. Kotogi also?
Yes,
of
that
course.
was for direct settlement. Process was stagnant, and that's why we approached this honorable court. Thereafter, settlement was,
60% fishery,
yes,
60%.
60%. How can there be a direct settlement? There has to be a tender.
no, direct settlement means settlement, tender process issued, initiated, then it's pending before the government.
Mm.
That's why government give settlement to him once,
Mm.
then that was cancelled. Thereafter, again settled with me because I am the highest bidder, valid bidder. Thereafter settled, my settlement also challenged here. Now, they
Now
also.
the last settlement made by the government is with you, which is
No,
challenged by Mr.
Yes.
Bonik.
Bonnie, status quo is there.
Hmm.
What has happened is that since in the order of settlement, in which I was offered settlement, his was not rejected on any defect. His clients was lower than me. Therefore, they got eliminated from the fray. But so far as my senior colleague's client is concerned, that society was rejected on a particular ground.
What was that ground?
Their ground is that they are a society in which majority of the members are from Kamrup Metro,
And the
but
other.
small members, fraction 29 from Morigaon.
Mm.
We can understand if the river fishery flows through 2 districts, societies from 2 districts can participate. The reverse case, it's a point first of its kind, where the fishery flows in a particular district, but the particular society has members from 2 districts.
Mm.
And the minority members, minority number would be from Morigaon, which is settling the fishery.
What was the area of operation or area of
Operation also,
of the declared by the
naturally,
registered cooperative?
naturally, area of operation also includes these 3 parts, which a report has been given. The reverse case is now, can a society draw membership to test it to the extreme? I
But
say.
the registrar has or the department has opined in his favor. It can be.
No, registration is not under challenge.
No.
The participation is the context. The authorities deciding the tender decided to proceed on the premise against him that 29 members from Morigaon,
But that was subsequently reviewed by them while the settlement was made with him.
subsequently they gave it to him.
Hmm.
Our case is, you cannot reject by a one
Okay,
line.
now tell me, while giving it to him, how was this point dealt with by the authorities? Or what was the need? How was this dealt with?
That possibly,
But there was
That
a
is,
division bench judgment of this honorable
seven.
court. In that judgment said you cannot segregate
420.
because a society is registered in a different
District.
district and tender was plotted by different district. For that, on that ground, you cannot discard or reject a tenderer. Because ultimately, otherwise it will be frustrated the very object of the fishery rule. That was the law laid down by the division bench.
And Mr. Kotoge, in respect of your case, there was a finding, I suppose, by the authorities that you are permissible. Or registered cooperative societies, or was it in this case or some other case? I just forgot. Is there any conclusion that you are entitled to participate in the tender?
No, I mean, they accepted as very.
Where is that? Where is that
That is
particular?
the settlement order itself.
That is what I want.
That's
Settlement
it.
order dated
The settlement order dated below.
17/6.
20. 25/5/22, Annexure 2. There was no such condition in.
Your
your-
Matsya Gandha Matsya Vyavasay Samabaya Committee.
No, Milord, your lordship, kindly take it up, 3975, repetition filed by my learned friends,
Okay.
3975.
Before we address on the facts,
No, I'm just trying to understand. Give some time, not that fast like you. Take some time to register. Yes, page.
I'll read this.
Page 26, it starts from 26.
Hmm.
Yeah, lordship, kindly have a look at.
But this order was again superseded by another order of June.
It cancelled, June. It is 31st May, this order was cancelled.
Then June, a fresh order was issued.
Second order was, settlement order was in my.
Okay.
Only ground, that also they did not say, because otherwise I am highest bidder, I have all documents, I am a valid tenderer.
Page 28.
Point 28, Milord, that's.
All
first
members of the society.
All documents are in order, society 29 members of village Sangha under revenue Moja, Mayang revenue Moja, or revenue circle, and rest 58 are from under metro district. Majority members are reside outside the nearest rim. So that is not a condition precedent or not a condition in the tender document. Terms and conditions.
What is the name of yours? Yours is Matsya Gandha Matsya.
Last paragraph is important. In view of GOV limited its choice on the first two bidder. In contention with valid document in the neighborhood of the fishery. They accepted it. Last paragraph.
So they gave it to
Second highest bidder.
Dipuzan, that is Mr. Bonik.
Well,
So this order was cancelled subsequently.
cancelled.
When?
Page 38, 31st of May.
31st of May.
38. Page 30.
That in the repetition, they challenge it.
On the same date, we deposited the money. That
They
is page
cancelled it.
32,
So where do I get that cancellation order?
38
Of?
of WPC 3975.
Cancellation order, nine.
No, no, it's not here. Because it does not go till 38.
Your lordship will find at 4208, they challenge it.
33, my lord, 33.
Item number 33.
My poor handwriting, 33.
33.
33.
Okay,
Prior to that, the challan was also on 30, the same day, 31.
okay.
Page
The
prior.
settlement of number so and so dated in favor of Deposan Garan is hereby cancelled.
No reason.
Forget it. Now they have then issued an order of
Settlement.
June.
17.6.
That I think it's in Mr.
In
Page 51 of Mr. Barbuya's case. 377522. Yes, Mr. Kotogi?
Beg your pardon, madam. Cancellation memo settlement error. How much bill was 17 given?
Now 3836 and 3775 have been disposed of, or is it pending?
All pending, all pending.
It has not come here before with this.
Along with this, this entire things are there.
No, man, no, Mr. There is two cases listed here. WPC 3836 2022 and 3775 2022. What are these matters?
Motsaganda challenged the rejection
Hmm.
in 3826.
So that is
Original rejection.
3826 or 3836.
3826 is the, we filed the petition.
So this, if you can come to that order dated 17/6/22,
My lord,
right?
yes, my lord.
So here this 38, the third paragraph, second page, that after consideration, so and so is settled with Matsagandhi so and so for so and so in terms of this division bench orders earlier and two other orders so and so without prejudice to the outcome in WPC number 3836 2022. It should be 3826
3826, my lord.
and 3775 2022.
Their petition, my lord.
That should be 3925, 3975. Am I right in saying, sir? Mr. Bonik, is the numbers correctly recorded or there are other number cases?
I can put it briefly, my lord. Item number 4 is WPC 3975 of 2022. Item number 4.
Okay.
No, sorry, it's 3775 of 2022.
That
Item
is
number
there.
4. That is filed by Kolong.
That is by Mr. Barbuya.
Absolutely, playing for settlement. Item number 5, WPC 3826. That is by Motsaganda.
So this
Challenging-
is actually, it should be 3826, not 3836.
No, my lord, it's 3826.
Challenging its rejection. Item number 6, 3975.
That is
It
by
is
you.
us assailing our cancellation.
That single line cancellation.
Single line cancellation. Now, item number 7 is after issuance of the 17.6 order whereby it was.
You
settled.
have come to this.
I challenged 4208 and Kolong challenged 4463.
So these two are with regard to 17/6.
17.6.
Okay. And 9,
Now there was a status quo order.
item
And
number
the
9,
authorities violated that and gave
item number 9.
absolutely that and gave it to them again on daily basis, jumping over the status quo order. 9 is by Kolong challenging the daily basis order. 28/8/2023. That order.
Now 17/6 order is under an order of status quo in your challenges. So first we will deal with Mr. Barbuya, then come back to you. Lekha, WPC, oh, he thaka bole abhi.
In all the
337.
cases, my lord, somewhere I am representing as a petitioner, as a respondent.
Fine, but we will deal with your writ petitions first.
Lordship,
3775/2022. RP short,
item 8 and 9.
4463/2022 and 1478/2023. Also, heard Mr. J.I. Barbhia, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Kotoki, learned counsel appearing for the respondent,
Respondent.
Private respondent.
or for the private respondent, in all the three cases. Private respondents. Private respondent, itu likhi diyo. Messrs.
Mo-
Matsya
Matsya Gandha.
Gandha, Matsya Bevahai, Homabai Committee Limited. Huh? Also, this court, on noticing that the secretary of the petitioner society, who was representing the society in the present proceedings, had expired during the pendency of the present proceedings, had permitted the learned counsel for the petitioner to file appropriate application for substitution of the secretary. Full stop. Mr. Barbhia, full stop. This court, while order dated 12/8/2024, on the submissions made by Mr. J.I. Barbhia, learned counsel for the petitioner, had adjourned the matter for facilitating Mr. Barbhia to take appropriate steps in the matter for substitution of the secretary of the society, petitioner society. Mr. Barbhia, today, when the matter was taken up for hearing, has placed on record a notice dated 13/8/2024 issued by Mr. Lohit Mohan,
Conducting lawyer.
conducting lawyer in the matter, to the petitioner society and its president, and therein requiring the requiring them to take necessary steps for substitution of the name of the secretary of the society in the present proceedings. It is the contention of Mr. Barbhia that in spite of the repeated steps and persuasion made in the matter by Mr. L. Mohan, the conducting counsel, the petitioner, members of the petitioners society, or the president of the petitioner society, neither the president of the petitioner society nor its members have come forward to file appropriate applications in the matter. Accordingly, Mr. Barbhia has submitted that he is left with no other alternative but to withdraw from the present proceedings. So, considering the earlier orders passed in the matter in this connection, this court, also appreciating the contentions made by Mr. Barbhia as noticed herein above, would proceed to conclude that the present proceedings, that there is no person who would now press the present writ petitions, and accordingly, the present writ petitions would be required to be so dismissed for non-prosecution. So, accordingly, in view of the above, the writ petition number 3775/2022, WPC number 4463/2022. 4463/2022 and 1478/2023 shall stand dismissed for non-prosecution. So, interim orders, if any, passed, shall stand vacated.
The notice which I have given.
The notice issued by Mr. Lohit Mohan, conducting counsel in the matter, and as furnished by Mr. J. Barbhia, today be kept on record and marked as X for the purpose of identification. So, this three out of the way. Now we'll have to consider WPC number 3826. That Mr. Kotoki, in view of the subsequent 17/6 order, this challenge is no longer.
It can be.
It can be. We can do away with it. Now 3975.
He is challenging the cancellation order.
That we'll have to consider.
That will have to be.
Consider. We'll also have to consider item number 7,
4208.
4208, wherein your order of settlement is
Settlement was challenged.
under challenge. So
The-
17.6, item number 5. Item number 6 and 7 is now required to be taken in consideration.
My lord.
So we'll hear 6 and 7.
My lord, in other cases, my lord, I am representing respondent, my lord, that may be also tried.
Bill, when we do it,
Yes.
we will say.
So may I leave court now, my lord?
You can.
Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Bonik. Now we will take up item number 7 first.
My lord.
Item number 7.
14.
I'm trying to reduce the burden of the registry.
4208.
Understanding problem, you know, it's there. So come to the crux of the issue.
Now, while Lordship is adjudicating item number 7,
Hmm.
Lordship is essentially taking up the correctness of the status quo of the settlement
Cancel.
order.
Settlement order, if
But
it goes, we'll
prior to- No, it would not even be born if my first petition is allowed. So Lordship may take up the first one,
Hmm.
item number 6, 3975.
Mr. Bonik, therein he was held to be not eligible, right? So his eligibility being held against him, he was removed from the fray. So you came in, right? And you were settled with the matter. We'll go into that cancellation. But now in this order of 17.6, rightly, wrongly, he has been held to be eligible.
On the reverse logic.
Whatever it is,
Correct.
he has been held to be
Eligible.
eligible. Now, if he is eligible, you are also eligible. Difference would be the amount quoted.
And also the neighborhood factor.
That
is
also has been dealt with here in 17.6. I'm coming to. Now, eligible, both of you are eligible, then he having quoted a higher amount, he comes in. Now, if we deal with 17.6 order, if you can demolish those 2 points, your cancellation automatically goes. If his eligibility is disturbed, because it was cancelled only on his application that his case was not properly considered. It was not cancelled on the ground that you had any ineligibility. If I'm correct, Mr. Kotoki will also not.
There was no ground of cancellation.
Let us say that there is a ground of cancellation to the extent that his case was not correctly considered. Why you, there was no allegation. And Mr. Kotoki may also not dispute that.
Therefore,
Therefore, you demolish Mr. Kotoki.
absolutely. Before I come to 70, I'm not praying for an adjudication of the earlier one. I go by your lordship. I'm bound to. But my lord may kindly have a look on the grounds of rejection first, then why it was given to him.
Okay,
That would
we
be a
can
fair
do.
one.
That we can do.
So my lord, I placed
I
33.
stand me correct.
Right.
Just correct me. You were selected because he was ineligible, right? If he was eligible, you don't come in because he is having a higher quote. Forget neighborhood, forget whatever
No,
the
no.
grounds are.
There's a hairline difference now. It is if he is eligible, that means his bid is valid. Eligibility has one facet of it. The other facet is a neighborhood facet.
Let us hold.
No,
Because in
on
the
the count of the other score, if I come in,
Mr. Bonik, the order by which you were settled, he was held to be not in the neighborhood. Right? So his whole bid, in addition to that 2 districts concept, neighborhood, his bid was held to be he was held to be an ineligible bidder.
which said subsequently was ratified.
Forget it. He was set aside. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct.
Then you being the next valid highest bidder, you were given it. Right? That is the end of the
That's
matter.
correct.
Now it was cancelled. No grounds given.
No.
But we can presume from the materials that he may have made an application saying that, see, I was not properly examined. So subsequently, they re-examined the matter. And now they found that he is eligible. So valid bidder, he is seen, he is down. Now just clarify, in addition to the facts that which may have happened, is there anything why you which has made you ineligible?
No,
Nothing,
no, no.
you know, show me the grounds
Page 33,
of WPC
that lordship takes up 4208.
4208. Okay. WPC page?
Page 33, that's the first settlement order.
Okay, we'll go by that. So, Mr. Kotogi, we are proceeding in this line. Okay.
Towards the end, the tenders have been scrutinized. That would be fair. Motsaganda so and so offered 65,17,007 for 7 years at an uniform rate of 9,31,000 so and so.
And just one caution, I may not be here, I'm not here in the second half. So if it remains, we'll have to have it on some other day.
Potter,
Then,
now, first, all documents submitted with the tender are found to be in order. The bidder society has furnished call deposit so and so, this is gone. The member of the society reside within 1 kilometer of the neighborhood of the fishery. There is objection that the society is registered in Moregaon district, members belong to Kamrup Metro district. It might be also. Dhipujijan, that's me. Number 2.
you are clear from all aspects.
And the third one is also clear. Now, there was complaint against the first bidder, MS Motsagandha Motsya Vyavasayik Samabaya Samiti Limited, that although the society is registered under Moregaon district, but the members belong to Kamrup Metro district. In view of the above, the proposal was returned to DC Moregaon to resubmit with views, comments after proper scrutiny of each bid, as well as report on status of neighborhood and membership of all bidders, as well as on the validity of Bakijai certificate issued by Bakijai officer in Moregaon in respect of third highest bidder, which is a registered society under Kamrup Metro district. Here comes the placement. May I read this paragraph again? It would give into various options. In view of the above, the proposal was returned to DC Moregaon to resubmit with views, comments after proper scrutiny of each bid, as well as report on status of neighborhood and membership of all bidders, as well as the validity of the Bakijai certificate issued by Bakijai officer Moregaon in respect of the third highest bidder, which is a registered society under Kamrup district. Accordingly, DC Moregaon submitted report on the complaint dated in 554 under reference number 4. It appears that the matter was inquired for Circle Officer Mayong, and the findings are: 1. The ADC Moregaon stood by submission that all 3 bidders have no Bakijai dues. He was silent about legality of Bakijai certificate submitted by him in favor of so-and-so belonging to Kamrup district, is of the view that whereas the certificate is valid for Moregaon district and cannot be accepted for Metro district as issued without authority outside its administrative jurisdiction. That is Mr. Barbuya's claim. As per report, NIT was widely published. As regards neighborhood issue, the Circle Officer Moyang submitted detailed report against each bidder with lists of members as shown below. MS Motsagandha so the notified areas of the fishery are namely Dhamkhunda Maloibosti, Govardhan, Dhipujijan Pam are not located to the nearest point of the fishery under Mayang Revenue Circle. The society has 29 members of village Thengbhanga under Mayang Revenue Circle, and the rest 58 numbers are from areas under Metro District. This is after scrutiny, inquiry. This is coming in for the second time. My lord, may I read it because it has some. The notified areas of the fishery are Dhamkhunda, Maloibosti, Govardhan, Dhipuji Pam are not located to the nearest point of the fishery under Mayang Revenue Circle. The society has 29 members of Thengbhanga under Mayang Revenue Circle, and the rest 58 numbers are from Metro District. The members belong to villages under Kamrup Metro District, namely Niz Govardhan, Ghoramara Janpa, Digaru Muk, Thipuji Janpam, Dumdang, Kalongpar, Poschim Maloibari, Dhamkhunda Maloibosti, Demoria, Pub Maloibari, and Kajoli Janpam, etc. under Metro District Revenue Circle, which are not in the immediate neighborhood of the fishery at the focal point of the fishery. Dhipuji Jan so and so, as per list of the society that's asked, all 76 members under village Thengbanga, Dipang, Raha Bordolani village, which are in the neighborhood of the fishery at 0 point. From the above, the status of the three bids can be summarized as below. Number one, that's Motsaganda. The society has offered highest bid at 65 lakhs or so and so. Documents are in order. The society has 29 members of village Thengbanga under Mayang Revenue Circle, and the rest 58 members are from areas under Metro District. Thus, majority members reside outside nearest point of the fishery under Mayang Revenue Circle. Thipujija. Society has offered 63,77,000 odd. Second highest bidder. All documents are in order. As per list, members of the society, all 76 members are under village Thengbanga, so and so, which are in the neighborhood of the fishery at 0 point as reported by the circle officer. Thus, bid is in conformity with Route 12 of Assam Fishery Rules 1053. Now, Kolong has left the field below, so I skip Kolong for a moment. All members of the society belong to Kamrup Metro District, and as such, as per report of Circle Officer Mayong, are not in the immediate vicinity of the fishery, although fishery flows through areas under Kamrup District, covering the villages inhabited by the members of the society.
So this all members is in relation to 3 or all? This paragraph, all the
It appears
members.
to be in relation to 3, so I read the entire thing from 3.
Hmm.
Kolong part 5, that one.
It's okay, fine.
The Bakija certificate issued by the circuit officer.
We have
is-
got it. That's okay,
All
fine.
In
Then,
this connection,
Hmm.
the order of the Honorable High Court has been taken into consideration, dated so and so. Arising out of WPC so and so.
this is some other case
No,
with
no.
the issue.
It touches upon the neighborhood issue.
No, that's it. But this is not in relation to the present list.
No,
it's
other case, but the
Okay,
ratio-
issue is same.
Issue,
Hmm.
ratio. In this connection, the order of the Honorable High Court has been taken into consideration dated 25/3/21 in WA so and so arising out of writ petition so and so and other related cases filed by the third highest bidder in the instant tender process. The Honorable Division Bench took cognizance of the submission of the appellate society that they are the only society in the neighborhood of fishery. The Honorable Division Bench ordered that if the contention of the appellate society is true, being the only society in the neighborhood of the fishery, then the settlement has to be made in favor in terms of proviso to Rule 12, and the bid shall not be rejected purely on the ground that it's generating less revenue. But from the above, it appears that the contention of the appellate society is not based on facts, as all members of Dipuji and so and so reside in the bank of the fishery at 0 point, that's us. And as such, in an advantageous position than the third highest bidder so far as neighborhood issue is concerned. Further, government took into consideration the fact that bid is not valid for non-submission of Bakija certificate from the competent authority. In view of the above, government's limited choice, government limited its choice on the first 2 higher bids in contention with valid documents and in neighborhood of fishery. But whereas the first highest bidder in its better position financing bid-wise, the second highest bidder fulfills the condition of neighborhood of the fishery, as all members reside in the neighborhood of the fishery at 0 point, which fulfill terms and conditions of Rule 12 as observed by the Honorable Division Bench, although financial bid was marginally lower than the first one. Thus, after careful consideration of the materials in hand, settlement authorities have viewed that the bid offered by that our client below, Thipujijan so and terms so and so, thus government is pleased to settle number 11, part 5, Kalong Nodi Fishery in Morigaon district with us, Thipujijan so and so. That's the crux. My lord, I will be absolutely fair. I'm not only arguing a case for my client. He also has a very good case. I also have a good case. How we project a case will lay down the law. There are 2 fisheries, societies. The fishery runs to 2 districts, Morigaon and Kano. DC Morigaon issues, Morigaon authorities, they issue the tender. But whoever is the highest, settlement has to be given by the circle officers concerned of the revenue circle. So the Kamrup part will be the Kamrup. So this will be this. At this point comes the question, who are eligible bidders in terms of district-wise? Now, division bench said it might go against, that if the fishery flows to 2 districts, then those members who are residing by the bank of the fishery concerned as it flows by are eligible. But there is a distinction at paragraph 25. What the Honorable Division Bench has said is that you cannot shut out a particular fishery from another district that is registered and having its member in another district for the fact tender was issued by District A. So Goalpara and Bongaigaon, the tussle was there. Fishery flew through both. Only Goalpara would not be eligible. Bongaigaon society would also be eligible. That was the ratio in which the Honorable Division Bench proceeded. If that is taken, of course has to be taken, then when the fishery, I'm submitting in his favor only. I'm being fair enough. If the fishery
Mr.
flows-
Banik is always fair.
I am, but now it's not client wise because Lordship is laying down the law here. If I succeed on papers, I don't need to argue them. I'm placing them. If the fishery flows through two districts, A and B, I am a society registered in A with all my membership drawn from villages, which is area of operation as per Cooperative Act from A, and 0 point, I'm the nearest of the fishery. Now the fishery flows to another district. Here I am there. Morika. They are not a fishery cooperative society registered in Kamrup. They are registered in Morika. But they have spread their wings of drawing membership from Kamrup also, which is larger in number, 58, than the ones residing in Morika. So invariably, howsoever I may argue, they are eligible. They are eligible. I cannot deny that fact. Now, how do we appreciate eligibility vis-a-vis neighborhood? Neighborhood concept does not mean the office of the society. That was long past judgment. I'm not need be taken care of. If the-
Bounds and meters, my Lord Justice Roy's judgment.
and there was my Lord Justice Bhuya's judgment also on that. That if there is a particular registered office by the bank of the not by the bank, by this Digori Pukuri, if an office of the registered society is here, but it draws its membership majority from Morika at 29 by Digori Pukuri, can it be stretched by any stretch of imagination that all the members residing in Ororu are ousted? Or in Polton Bazaar are ousted? Here, we are not even Polton Bazaar, we are district library. 0 point, that boundary. So assuming both are eligible, we have to appreciate the eligibility on the touchstone of neighborhood as well as revenue. That must be there.
Now, Mr. Ponik, if you come back to page 35
Of
the what you were reading,
my lordship.
there is two situations here. One, highest bidder 3, Mr. Barbhian, wherein all the members and the registration is Kamrup. Right? There is another person, Mr. Kotoki, registration Morigaon, 29 Tenga Bhanga, which is again within that fishery neighborhood, Tenga Bhanga comes in. But 58 members are from Kamrup. Now you go back and read the last 3 paragraphs of how beautifully they have said nothing, but it is clear from here what they wanted. They wanted to oust 3. Along with that, they have ousted him. Find it out.
May I just, as we read together, may I just indicate, Mr. Barbhuya's client would have the benefit of the Honorable Division's Bench order, because all of them are from Kamrup, and the fishery flows from Morigaon to Kamrup, or whichever way 2 districts. So therefore, Goalpara, Bongaigaon cannot be ousted. Morigaon, Kamrup cannot be ousted. That would
Here,
be a thought process.
if the society has members in Morigaon and also in the neighborhood of the fishery
Correct.
in Kamrup, how can that society go?
I come into that. No, I am not on the eligibility part. I am on the neighborhood.
I am also neighborhood
So
is eligible.
Therefore, if neighborhood would mean the office, why not I'm coming to that
You come to this 3 paragraphs.
in this connection?
You read that all the members Kamrup belong to Kamrup and as per the report are not in the immediate
Page
vicinity of
35.
the fishery. Page 35, just after that 3, first paragraph.
All
Messrs.
members of the society
belong to Kamrup.
Kamrup Metro District. And as such, as per report of Circle Officer Mayang, are not in the immediate vicinity of the fishery although fishery flows to areas of Kamrup district covering villages inhabited by members of the society.
So this is
I
the
pause.
projection.
I pause.
Now you come
No,
back.
I-
Come,
I
now you
address this
come
part
down.
First, may I address this part first?
This we have understood. Come down now. How they
In
have
this-
dealt with.
In this connection,
Ah,
order of the Honorable High Court has been taken into consideration dated 25/3/21 in writ appeal so and so arising out of writ petition such and such and related cases filed by the third highest bidder in the instant tender process. The Honorable Division Bench took cognizance of the submission of the appellate society that they are the only society in the neighborhood of this fishery. The Honorable Division Bench ordered that if the contention of the appellate society is true of being only society in the neighborhood of the fishery, then settlement has to be made in their favor in terms of proviso to Rule 12, and their bid shall not be rejected purely on the ground that is generating less revenue. But from
so
the.
now you have seen the manner in which
So
the
this is-
division bench was projected.
It
You
could
have
been
seen the
other way
manner,
also.
a beautiful projection. Now you come down. But from the above,
But from the above, it appears that the contention of the appellate society is not based on facts, as all the members of deposition so and so reside in the bank of fishery at 0 point, and as such in an advantageous position than the third highest bidder so far as neighborhood issue is concerned.
Hmm.
Further, government took into consideration the fact that bid is not valid for non-submission of Bakija certificate from company.
now you see that neighborhood issue is decided between you, Kwa, Borbia.
Third also.
And what does it say? It goes again contrary to their own projection with regard to the division bench judgment. Right?
Division bench judge.
I'm
will
not on
cannot-
that.
it's a
What
different
division judgment is there, we will look into. But I'm looking into the projection of the authorities here.
issue. Okay.
The projection here, now it is very clear. They want to give it to you, so they are now trying to make things up.
No, I qualify.
Ah,
They wanted to
I'm
give-
not saying you're not
I
qualified,
qualify.
but they have not said,
My own
while dealing with Borbia, they have not said that Mr. Kotoki is also same. Goes.
So that part.
Now you come, in view of the above.
I would address this issue in this fashion.
No, you come to the last part. We'll
In
go only
view of
by
the
what
above-
is there.
Government's limited choice on the first two hired bids in contention with the valid documents and in neighbor of the society. Whereas first highest bidder is in better position financing bid wise, second highest bidder fulfills condition of neighborhood of the fishery as all members reside in neighborhood of fishery at 0 point, which fulfill terms and conditions.
Now
of the
you
bid.
see, it does not say that Mr. Kotoki is not in the neighborhood. It says you being at 0 point, you are at a more advantage.
Correct.
That
Correct.
is never the concept of neighborhood.
So may I address on the concept of neighborhood? That's why I said I'll be addressing on a legal part.
This is what,
That absolutely. I'm
so
not-
this is rejection, admittedly is wrong.
When I approached my arguments and I submit my note, I'll be fair. So far as a fishery is concerned, well, I have to at least place my case now. I have-
Nothing. We'll hear it in a better appropriate case.
But this merits consideration.
Now, what we are
This
here
merits
is
consideration,
the
Vinay.
projection made by the authorities for rejection of his case valid. We will hold that is not valid. We will allow his writ petition.
On the count of neighborhood.
There is a challenge to this?
No, Milord, that also can already cancelled, Milord.
No. This was cancelled. No, no,
Cancelled.
but okay, you had presented a challenge to this.
No, Milord, not, I have
No.
not.
No, there is a writ petition.
That my writ petition.
My
for-
settlement is not under challenge.
No. This cancellation,
The order was passed on 25th of May,
it got cancelled.
cancelled on 31st May. Milord.
How did it get cancelled? They
One line.
themselves or you submitted in the application?
They have passed an order, Milord, because of probably there is a judgment of 306, Milord, writ appeal.
This judgment, I would place it below. What it says actually and what is before this court, the two different things, Milord.
Got it.
No, I have to address Milord on that.
You are free to address.
Lordship may take a view, but at least I must address my client's case, Milord.
And
Herein-
actually,
Herein things start.
and the views are tentative.
Not an issue, Milord, but I have to address.
Who is appearing for the fisheries department?
Your Lordship kindly say it was 27, paragraph 27.
No, Mr. Kotogi, how come this had come as a context for the authorities to review this? This judgment is there when the order was passed.
Yes,
Yes.
in the second order, it was taken into.
I know, got it. But why was the cancellation mandated? There has to be something.
Yes, because that record will disclose me.
Yes, Mr. Why was the cancellation mandated?
Yeah.
P. Sharma is
P. Sharma, oh, okay.
I'm just.
Oh, you're just a formal party.
Well, then may I?
I
There's a
got it.
missing link because I just need to place that.
Hmm.
What should we consider? Taking it to the next level, that both are eligible. That's obviously what meant. We also have to appreciate and give a relook to the division bench's judgment by the Honorable Division Bench on the aspect of neighborhood, validity of participation.
Okay, we'll give that. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Now I come to this part.
No, we'll come to that. Mr. Will come by step. So, insofar as this order is concerned, you may have a arguable case, but you cannot go beyond what has been decided. This last paragraph, this projection, we are not accepting.
Exactly.
So,
I'll address on this projection.
so, it was cancelled on 31/5, right? Let us for the time being say it was rightly cancelled. For the time being,
Rightly done.
rightly cancelled, for the time being. Now this will boil down to 17/6. The latest
Obviously,
order,
obviously.
come to that.
Before that, may I submit 2 lines about this last paragraph?
We'll come to that. We have more opportunity of,
Before
you have more opportunity of dealing with it in 17/6. Come to 17/6. Where do I start 17/6 from?
In 4208,
420.
page
Hmm.
41, my lord.
Ah,
It is on our representation, my lord. We have
okay,
filed
fine.
subject- Our
Now,
representation
Mr.
was-
Bonik,
My-
at the very outgo, I said that we have to go to 17/6 because now what you want to project is what you say is wrong, is what is committed by the authorities here in holding him to be. So now dislodge that. Come to
There's
page.
something more than that. The administrative action of the executive in deciding a factor, Lordship is appreciating the legal part also. So my submission is not only on the administrative correctness, but also the legality of the decision-making process. So therefore, that Lordship would appreciate. The
Where
words
is that?
in
Where
the
is that?
action
Where is that 17/6 here?
41.
Okay, now come.
May I start from the beginning? It has to be read from the
The
beginning.
facts are read.
May I read?
Second, in the meanwhile.
In the meanwhile, the first highest bidder, MS Motsyagandha Bevakar Committee, has submitted a representation dated 13/6/2022. My lord, it is after 31/5.
Hmm.
Lordship may kindly 13/6/2022, along with a copy of the order of the Honorable High Court dated 8/6/22 in WPC so and so, Motsyagandha, in WPC, not with appeal. It appears from the content of the Honorable High Court order that the learned advocate of the petitioner society was heard, and as per oral submission, who cited the recent judgment in a similarly situated case of Goalpara district, wherein the Honorable Division Bench by order dated 27/4/2022 in WA was of the view that fishery cooperative society is otherwise in the vicinity and neighborhood of the fishery should also be eligible for consideration. Whether this was also discussed earlier, it is not, it is coming for the first time here. If the projection given is at least the first glimpse.
The Honorable High Court.
The Honorable High Court by order dated 8/6/2022 in the instant writ petition left it to the settlement authority to decide on the settlement of the fishery in its own discretion and was not inclined to make observation on the merit or otherwise of the writ petition at this stage, and also observed that pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for settlement authority to consider the matter for settlement of the fishery in accordance with the rules. Accordingly, the proposal has been revisited as forwarded DC Moregaon by so and so 5/5/2022.
That is the
5/5/2022.
earlier one.
No,
Earlier,
31/5, my cancellation.
no. Earlier one is
25/5.
also.
25/5, page 33. 25/5 is my settlement order.
Serial number 4.
Page
And
30.
that is the same very report which was in the consideration in that 25,522. Okay, fine, proceed. As
It appears
offered,
that MS Matsakanta, so and so offered 65,17,000 so and so for 7 years at the rate of so and so, which is the highest financial bid. On the other hand, MS Deposijan so and so offered 63,76,000 odd and 9,11,000 per annum, which is second highest bid. Whereas the members of MS Deposijan, Garanga, Garchuk, Malia, so and so reside in the neighborhood of the fishery falling within Morigaon district, comma, the members of MS Matsakanda so and so belong to both Morigaon and Kamrup district. It is pertinent to mention here that the said fishery originating from Morigaon district flows through Kamrup district, and as such fishery societies of both districts in the neighborhood fishery are eligible to participate in the tender settlement of the fishery. Whether fishery societies of both districts. This is what is a division bench has been below. In this context, the honorable views of honorable division bench so and so WL similar cases was considered. It is well established from the report of the circle officer Mayam that both the contender societies are in the neighborhood of the fisheries, notwithstanding actual distance, which is a relative term and can be measured in terms of distance as per honorable so and so. Thus, the government is of the view that whereas both the societies are in the equal footing as the neighborhood issue, with the respective Matsakanda has offered marginally higher bid so and so. After careful consideration, it was given to them.
now, the thing boils down that your case, if there is two societies, a river flows through two districts, any society registered in either of the districts can participate. Right? Earlier, that was held against Mr. Kotoki's claim. No, not the authority 25/5
No.
say that he is from two districts. People are from two districts, so we will not consider him to be in the neighborhood.
Whether that view is correct or this view is correct.
Right. That's all.
That's all.
Now
That's all.
here, that's all.
That's all.
That's why I said come here. Now here they say that he is in the neighborhood. Now you contend that the High Court judgment is too different.
Two districts,
Two
independent
districts,
societies, two independent districts.
Morigaon, one is registered,
Kamrup.
another is registered in Kamrup
Both
with
eligible.
members of Kamrup, Morigaon by members of Morigaon. They both would be eligible. But if Morigaon registered society has also members from Kamrup,
What would be the same?
but within the flowing area of the river, whether they would be satisfy me on that.
My lord. My lord takes up the cooperative societies.
Give me this section.
2E,
2E.
area of operation.
Hmm. 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 Read.
It's one line, not means the area from which the membership is drawn.
Hmm. What is the area of operation of Mr. Kotoki?
50 area from which membership is drawn.
Hmm.
I do not have the list of the revenue villages from where the membership is drawn, but with no uncertainty, 59 members from Kamrup district from where the membership is drawn, and 29 from Morigaon district. At this, there is a report in
The villages from where they are drawn is also on record. And those villages also flow either in Morigaon or in Kamrup in the river vicinity. I'm not using the word neighborhood, vicinity of the river.
They have a twin advantage. Their head office is in Morigaon, majority membership from Kamrup.
Puna put that side somewhere.
Kamrup member. Their office is in Morigaon.
There are 29 persons in Morigaon.
I'm coming to that. Majority of memberships that I said. With 29 in Morigaon,
Mr. You will have to, and they are in a better situation, subject to correction.
it's only revenue part.
No,
Lordship,
no. If a society purely river flows between two districts, society in A district can apply for a tender issued by B district. That means B district, you're moving from here to there and then applying. Here, they are people there itself.
No, I tested that logic also.
Ah,
I thought that is not, I did not think about that. If you are otherwise eligible, you can participate from there. How does it matter 59 or 259? It would not matter. Even if you have one from there, would
Enough.
satisfy enough. Now,
Provided the others also are in the vicinity of the river. Provided. Otherwise, the High Court judgment will not apply. High Court judgment in that context, two societies. One society also, if they are in the same locality, I'm not using the word neighborhood deliberately, vicinity of that river, even in Kamrup district, how can they be held to be ineligible?
that is what I'm.
That is the flaw.
No, not ineligible.
No, that is the flaw. Ineligible means they are not in the neighborhood. They are out. In the
Now,
bid tender process,
How
they are
does
out.
the authorities deal with a situation when their bid is marginally higher? Their bid is marginally higher than us.
If they are a valid bidder, then if they are number one, that is the end of the matter. 1 rupee also, they'll have to get the advantage.
But Lordship would decide that the membership drawn,
We'll decide.
majority from that.
We will decide.
No, in the.
We'll say that we'll follow the division bench judgment, take a
I got this.
view and we'll finish it off.
But so far as 4208 is concerned, we have taken a limb of argument. We have placed that.
What?
4208, item number 7,
What have you taken?
page 43.
40?
While challenging this,
Hmm.
page, there's an RTI reply. The documents at page 44. May I read, As per application received by the President Machagandha so-and-so, 2 number Dhemukanda and Monigaon district, it is certified that Ashok Das, President of Machagandha Byabokai Samobai Samiti, 2 number so-and-so, and other members of the society under Monigaon district has experience of fish catching since last 7 years and having SC fishermen community. It only talks about members of Morigaon. So far as SC, not 100%. Not 100%. 100% would include Kamrup district also. We got under RTI. We did not challenge it
And
because
other members of the society under, you might have asked the question in that manner. You might have asked the question.
that can be looked into. Number one.
No.
Number one. So this is a valid ground we are taking. Number one. They say.
Now, show me a document that the other 59 are not fishermen.
This is what they submitted. What I am on is, this is 2019. Under RTI, we're getting for 2019. Tender is much later. What I am on is that.
Now come to page 45.
Yes, 45. This is Assistant Registrar of Cooperative Societies, Morigaon.
Read
This is
it.
to certify that Machagandha Matsya Byabokai Samiti Limited is a registered cooperative society so-and-so with all members belonging to fishermen community, my lordships. So far as Assistant Registrar, this fishery community is given by the DFDO, District Fishery Development Officer. The ARCS will only have the registration part. He has nothing to do with this. These documents submitted is a flaw in consideration, which never came through because they were rejected in the first round. Third one, Fishery Development Officer, Morigaon. As per application, caste certificate, members list society, registration certificate from ARCS, Morigaon, and field officer recommendation, it is certified that deputy and so and so and so of Marang Development Block under by profession having experience fishing, registration number so and so, so and so, so and so. This is given for deputy jan. So when the record will be very necessary, my lord, because after they are given, we are challenging in the ground that also what you submitted is only for Morigaon. How do you substantiate about the members from which the membership is drawn?
That is
There's a
very,
requirement.
that can be seen.
There's a requirement because they are from Kamrup Metro. There must be a document on record by them in the tender process wherein along with their bid, they submit documents from Kamrup district to suggest that all the members are 100% actual fishermen belonging to the scheduled caste community. And that cannot be given by the ARCS. Cooperative authorities, societies, jurisdictional authorities have no jurisdiction to develop in caste society, caste certificates. This is given absolutely by the members from here, the authorities from this district, and that too from the fishery department. We are not challenging the SC status, my lord. We are saying you have not furnished documents which are required under the law to show that 100% actual fishermen, that part. Because Morigao cannot substantiate for Kamru. So my lordship may have a look at the records. If that is there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there.
That list is available in the writ filed by Mr. Kotogi.
My lord, only for three.
No,
I'll
that
read
list is 55A in 3826.
Absolutely,
55A,
my lord.
55B,
Yes.
and it goes on and
Yes, I've seen that, my lord.
it goes on till 87 members.
This is, and now 55D lordship may have for a moment.
Hmm?
55D, my lord, may have for a moment. 55D, lordship is there.
Hmm.
সভাপতি মৎস্যগন্ধা মৎস্য ব্যৱসায় সমিতি লিমিটেড কামৰূপ মৰিগাঁও অসম মৎস্যগন্ধা স্বয়ং সম্পাদক and সভাপতি. He certified the registration number and date of মৎস্যগন্ধা ব্যৱসায় সমিতি. The following are the list of actual members of scheduled caste community under so-and-so Dhamkunda, Maloi Basti, Govardhan, so-and-so.
Tengmanga,
Now I
Deputy,
come
Jan.
to why this is given. My lord may have, I'll just put up the page. This is their information. Page 56. Page 56, Toshi with it. This is by Additional Deputy Commissioner Fishery Morigao. Addressed to Joint Secretary Fishery Department. May I read it?
This is
Submission
that
of-
report 55.
No, it talks something else. 25 members of Motsyagandha so-and-so are inhabitants of Thengbanga Revenue Village, which is a distance of 0 kilometers from this. Members of so-and-so and members of DPGJ are this. Now, I'll just point out that report where they indicated the names. In all this bunch of cases, I came across these three things. What if it bear with me for a moment?
No, I've seen it. Yesterday night I saw it. Yes, there is a list.
Dispute between this thing only, and therefore they are suggesting this document.
Okay. I got it. That's something we will ask Mr. Kotogi.
That for 3 Morigao, what about the Kamru? The membership drawn, scheduled caste 100% actually, it must be part of the record. Because we can produce documents both sides. We have very good cases both sides. And it's tilted to their side also. Correct. One, we would tilt it that way. Even I would have argued that nothing wrong with that.
And Mr. Bonik is known to even tilt the Pisa Tower back.
Right. Now, my lordships.
That's what we expect from you.
If the issue of neighborhood is quintessential, then the entire arguments from both sides hinge on
Yes.
that.
Okay,
The
we'll hear
100%
you.
actual fishermen
We'll
want-
hear you in reply. Yeah, I've got your point. Yes, Mr.
It's a
Kotogi.
valid point. my lord.
Yes, Mr. Kotogi. 29 plus 58. Fisherman certificate is required to be given.
My lord,
What is that
my lord,
document you have?
my lord, I am surprised. For neighborhood, they are relying only on circle officer report of,
We are not on
Morigao.
that. We are not on that.
huh.
Just show me.
My lord,
That-
we have submitted the certificate from the district Morigao. Along with that, if your lordship, what the register of society is issued certificate, the 100%, all the members of the petitioner.
That is only with regard to Morigao, what he has
No,
told.
that is
His reply,
Fishery Development Authority,
Morigao.
Morigao.
Hmm.
One is certificate issued by the register, ARCS, Eastern Register of Cooperative Society,
Where is that? Which also includes the members of Kamrup.
including
All.
all.
Where is that?
I'm just- That is enough. Your lordship kindly, 4208, page 45.
Okay.
What more you want? They want, my lord. Now the question comes, my lord,
Now, Mr. Kotogi, in the, where is that tender notice in 4208? Notice
notice it at page, my lord,
29.
29.
Now,
Antarbhukta for 6.
Come to Ko,
Yes, my lord.
Ko,
4.
Ko,
Hmm.
page 29 Ko. বর্তমান মাছ ধরার অভিজ্ঞতার প্রমাণপত্র।
Yes, my lord.
Where is that?
That is fishery development, if your lordship.
With
only
regard
that
to
it
you.
is Fishery development authority, later is there. What is below actual fisherman community?
Huh.
It is includes that I am a fisherman by profession.
No, what, see, every fisherman is not a fisherman under Rule 12. You have to be an actual fisherman doing fishing.
And
Only belonging to a fisherman community, I
No,
don't think so you will come in.
I'm not that.
Huh.
To be a registered fishery millot, if I am, otherwise I am a fisherman.
You have.
But if I am not actual fisherman, then the register of fishery cooperative society cannot give a registration to me. Because this is only for fishery cooperative society of fishermen community.
No, when it comes to, okay, you may be a society, but that is when you come to a question under Rule 12, settlement under Rule 12,
Well,
it requires a fisherman. In
because-
addition to being a belonging, you have to have a
Yeah,
experience.
100% actual fisherman.
Ah.
100%.
Actual fisherman community and fishermen, two things.
My
You must be in the profession,
my lord,
not only the caste.
below the entire concept of registration below of cooperative society, fishery cooperative society, unless and until you, if the member fail to submit a certificate of fishing, fishery register
Cooperative.
will not register this fishery below. And that's why, my lord, register is the appropriate person. Nowadays, what they did,
Because why I'm saying so, if you can come to that requirements of a tender, the documents you have to send her, page 29, you have seen বর্তমান মাছ ধরার অভিজ্ঞতা প্রমাণপত্র.
বর্তমান,
Now you come to
go.
অনুসূচিত জাতি ময়মাল সম্প্রদায়ের লোক হওয়ার
This is
প্রমাণপত্র.
scheduled caste. and-
So two different things.
Two different. I have.
Just show me this what you have given.
Milord, one is one part super, because here the problem is in this case, nowadays, Milord, it's changed, Milord. From every district, the tenderer has to be submitted,
That time it was not there.
it is not there in the. According to this tender, we have submitted all documents.
So what is this document that you have submitted?
But fishery development.
No, where is that document? That page 40, RTI application 1. Which Mr. Bonik has referred
Oh,
to.
that I refer it below.
45.
45.
Okay, who has given this? Morigaon. Okay.
Morigaon.
And when was the last date for submission?
Last date of submission by the NIT.
22 or Ingraji 22/9.
ইচ্ছুক নিবেদনকারীয়ে 22/10/2021. Okay. So these are RTI is given to you from the documents submitted by him.
Absolutely.
Fine.
One more thing.
I got it, Mr.
One more thing.
Now,
One more thing I must, subject to what my senior colleague has submitted, for registering a society, regardless of being a fishery cooperative society, the 2007 Act would come in, the Cooperative Society Act would come in. There, a fishery cooperative society can have fishermen, non-fishermen, whatsoever, no one is bothered with that. But to satisfy the precondition of Rule 12, you must be a society having 100% actual fishermen. So while registering, no one is bothered. Who are you? The membership is drawn, the area of operation is given. No issues with that. Whether you're a fisherman, you're not fisherman. I can demonstrate from the fishery rules that even non-fish.
Okay, show me the document that you had given that you are 100% fisherman.
That is in the record. There is no challenge to that.
No.
There is no challenge to that. It's a part of the record.
Mr. If that is a similar certificate like Mr.
We both go, they'll be retender. That's a part of the record.
No. Mr. Potoki has referred to page 45.
Page 45.
And if you have also given a similar certificate, that's the norm.
My lordship may have the records for that. There is no challenge to my case. That's my case, you know. There is no
Okay,
challenge to my
got it.
document.
Yes, Mr. Kotogi, anything more?
Milord, no, I have
And 2000 and page
established,
47.
Milord, here, the first order was not challenged by them because they got the settlement. In the first order, if your lordship see the first order, the authority held that I am also valid, he is also, because I am 29 in.
Because he is at 0 point, so he was given.
He
That
was
cannot
given.
be. That's what I was
And
trying to
that's
tell you.
why, beloved, if that order itself is illegal, then the violation of principle of natural justice will not applicable Aligarh Muslim University case. Otherwise, my lord, I am an eligible person.
Who has the records?
Record will be government.
Government has the record.
You don't have it. You have it. Just show me the tenders submitted by the parties.
For tender of 21, my lord, they submitted documents of 2008.
Is that a plea? Is that a plea?
No, in my second writ petition,
Is
we have
that a
said that
plea?
these are documents we have gone, these are not valid documents.
That to the extent in a different context, not with the regard to the age of the document. That is with regard to the prescription. Projection is with regard to the prescription that people in Kamrup have not come in. That's what you wanted
No,
to
no,
project.
also we
Not
said that. Also we said that.
you have not said this is old documents.
May I refer to the
Just
direct
go
document?
through it. Might have missed my view. I might have missed it out. Mark,
The fact validity cannot substantiate on the basis of a certificate that has been issued 14 years back. That pleading is there.
where are the tenders, Mr. Bids?
It is there. And I am a check with you.
It's there.
Here also some documents, what record created, we can say now, it is in our office.
Anantlal Das is your secretary. Yes. Mr. Roy, can I have it? Mr. Kotogi, Rule 12
Huh.
of the fishery rules requires that 60% fishery will be settled with a society having 100%
Actual fishermen
actual fishermen
belonging to the scheduled caste community.
belonging to the scheduled caste community. So fishermen, that experience
Actual
is,
fishermen.
just show me with regard to Kamrup, members of your Kamrup, there is any document.
Lord, that
You
has-
can refer to the records
No, that's the
because
problem.
there is a certificate.
Problem is, my lord, here. Problem.
You will have to demonstrate that you are 100% fishery,
My lord.
fisherman. Fishermen.
Huh.
You are belong to Maimal committee, you are fisherman community, no dispute. But with regard to the fact that 100% of your members are fishermen, the certificate is only to the extent of Morigao,
Actual
Because
fishermen.
that is
28.
Fishing experience certificate.
Actual
my lord.
fishermen.
That is fishing experience. But the
Fishermen,
fishermen, if your lordship, actual fishermen, it comes from the assistant register of cooperative society. It can't be beyond that.
what there, Mr. Subject to correction, what I understand is
My lord,
that
my lord,
it's
my lord.
not enough that you belong to a fisherman community. For purpose of Rule 12, fishery rules to some. For the purpose of Rule 12, you must be an active fisherman.
No, my lord, actual fishermen, not active.
Actual fisherman.
Not active.
Huh.
Actual fishermen.
And there are decisions that, which says that this actual means you must be in the profession.
Mhm.
100% actual fisherman.
Actual fishermen.
So actual fisherman means only fisherman community or person involved in fishing.
That's why, my lord, that's why the registration, while granting the registration certificate always disclose. Comprise, yes, my lord, that's
Comprises of fishermen.
100% actual fishermen. Otherwise, that cooperative society will not be a registered.
Just satisfy.
Fishermen community.
Community is different. You can belong to a fisherman community, but the requirement of 12
100%
is
actual fishermen.
actual. That means you must be in the profession of fishing.
13 of the
Rule
13. If we are having the same book, page 27.
page 20.
27. The prior part was given. 13A. With the prior approval of the state government, not more than 60% of the fisheries in a subdivision available for settlement in
Okay,
India.
got it.
No, below, what should, prior to amendment it was given. So amendments on different parts. Who is active fisherman? For scheduled caste, community.
Mr. Kotogi.
maybe someone else also.
Satisfy me on this. Because your documents along with the tender is
Yes.
only with regard to 29.
That's apparently not on record.
You will have to satisfy me. Because 12 and 13 requires 100%.
100% actual.
We will accept everything. We are not going with him in any point.
Uh,
Only this thing that you are a 100% cooperative society, just satisfy me. Any other way to determine this?
No. There
And
must
Well,
be.
tomorrow I
yeah,
come
you-
across some
you-
other way wherein you have appeared, then you will be in trouble.
fishermen.
We have learned from our seniors in the bar.
You learn from maybe a few right seniors, but mainly wrong seniors. I know what you are hinting at.
They did not come across it.
Mr. Kotogi, just satisfy me on this point. And take the order.
And it's
And
very
then
serious.
take the, we'll dismiss his case. We are not with him. But I want a settlement of this.
You know, but as per this record, is only that this register of cooperative said we are the
You
members.
show
of
me any
belong-
judgment of this, any judgment here which can throw some light on this, you can rely.
Fishermen community.
Fishermen community in 12, there is two parts. One is the community per se, and members of the community to become 100% must be in the profession. It's not necessary that a person belonging to a fisherman community will do only fishing. He can go for some other occupation. So the rule says 100% fishing because this is a beneficial legislation. The rule 12 and 13 is for particular class that has been taken out. 60% of the fisheries in a subdivision or a district. Subdivision. Now it's only for self-help groups involved in the actual act of.
That can be ascertained by the government itself.
You satisfy me as an
Like,
experience.
I can't right now.
No.
Any day,
Not today.
any day.
But this
Mr.
is so-
Kotogi is a master in this fishery matter. I want to
right.
understand. Mr. Kotogi, I'm not taking a view. I want to understand.
Yes. No,
Whether
that is-
without that.
You are correct. No, now, why this is the problem cropped up in every case, my lord. Therefore, the government now issued a notification stating that you have to submit actual fisherman certificate from both the districts.
No.
Clarifying it.
No. The government clarification in absence of that also. Rule 12 and
No,
13 as it.
Absolutely clear.
So 100% should be.
100%.
Because
the members
so far as
must be
40% is
100%.
concerned, even scheduled tribes can participate. Anyone can participate. It's given in the.
No, my lord, I am satisfied any other day. my lord.
When? Tuesday? Next Tuesday.
Next
Tuesday. Maybe 2 o'clock.
My lord.
Once the division bench is over. If I'm there in the.
Next Tuesday.
Heard the Lanark Council, heard the Lanark Council at length. Raised it to list this matters again on Tuesday, 24th. 24th morning, 24/9/2024.
My lord.
For further hearing.
My lord.
You also throw some light on that. It's only on that issue.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm against it.
Even otherwise.
Even otherwise, I'm against it. To the extent the neighborhood 25/5 and 17/6 interpretations are concerned, I'm against it.
I've tried to develop it.
You have done. That's the beauty of Mr. Banik, and that's what we love.
Like,
Mr. Kotogi, kindly throw light. 11.
Last occasion, Lordship directed to file an affidavit, my lord, by the circle officer, my lord. In this case, my lord, she has to take my lord, view of fishery department, my lord. So we pray for 1 week time, my lord. She prays. For
That land of his was converted.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Kotogi, you are also there.
My lord.
In
For, other.
Other case?
Yes, ma'am.
On the prayer of Miss Udas, Lanark Council for the petitioner, for the additional senior government advocate appearing for the deputy commissioner, for the state respondent submit that she be given a week's time to complete her instructions in the matter. The prayer is not objected to instructions in the matter in terms of the orders passed by this court on 28/8/2024. So the prayer is not objected to by the Lanark Council for the petitioners. Raise it to list this matter immediately after the vacations.
We are suffering difficulty there.
On
2
29th
years we are fishing over our patta land.
Space for 1 more month. List this matter again on 23/10/2024.
Deeply obliged, madam.
Yes, Mr. Naik. This matter I can take up, Mr. Borod. I am not involved in any matter in the connection.
No.
Okay. Yes, what happened, Mr. Naik?
Lordship, I have got the name now.
You have got the?
Table lordship, his name has been listed in terms of commissary lordship. Which one? Last one, lordship. 18 lakhs.
Okay, there is a further direction in the order. Forthwith. If he is included, he should be released forthwith.
No, it has to be read as.
No, you come down
No,
here.
until and unless, this is.
It
Tamsher-
says that Tamsher Ali, come to page 15.
Yes, Lordship, I have seen that.
If after such exercise, the petitioner is found entitled to the amount of rupees 18 lakhs. Now he is found entitled. Or any other amount, the same shall be released in favor of the petitioner forthwith thereafter.
Lordship, authority has already
I can't go
arranged for
beyond this.
fund, Lordship.
I
but
can't go beyond it.
only issue, Lordship, without paying the person at serial number
Mr.
8.
Mr. Nayak, I'm not considering a writ petition, I'm considering a contempt
Lordship, my
petition.
understanding would be.
You take steps to get this order modified valid.
Lordship, this forthwith should not be read as if.
No,
if
I'll read it
the-
like that only. I can't go beyond that. I'm executing good Brexit. How can I go beyond the order?
No, Lordship.
Mr. Nayak, I understand what you want to, trying to say, but I cannot. And I should not. So I want a compliance. of this.
Clearly, the direction was Tamsher Ali, Lordship. In Tamsher Ali.
You are,
chronologically,
this
yes.
order was before you, you have
Yes.
seen it. You should have taken up action. Now this order stands. When was this order passed?
No, Lordship will not go. in
10 to-
word by word, Lordship.
Mr.
Lordship will follow the-
Mr.
No, Lordship, without.
Mr.
paying the
Nayak,
person
you
at
know
serial
my
number
view with regard to
8.
contempt. You know my views with regard to contempt.
Lordship.
I'll only bear in a contempt matter if there is an appeal or a review filed. Or you come up and say this is impossible. If these three grounds are not there, I will have to have it incomplicated.
That is what I'm
Implemented
saying,
it
Lordship.
immediately.
Tamsher-
Forthwith.
Tamsher Ali would
Tell
not
me how many
allow
days?
me.
How many days? You take a time.
Lordship, authority has already.
You take a time.
Lordship.
I'll give you that much of liberty. I'll give you a time frame within that pain.
No, Lordship will not fix
May
the time frame. but
I'll have
we-
to.
we authority-
Forthwith.
That is there, but Lordship, what is the meaning of?
We don't know. You go and get it clarified. You file an application for clarification. If it comes to me, I'll clarify it. But in that jurisdiction, in this jurisdiction, beyond this, I'll not go.
Lordship, once I pay this person, Lordship, the person. above him will
That's your
immediately
headache.
come
If
and
that
file a
was a
petition.
problem, you should have taken up steps. Mr. Naik, in a contempt matter, I'm not.
No, what I am submitting.
In a
that's
writ
my
petition, I
understanding.
can be molded in any manner you want me to.
No, I bow down to your Lordship.
need not bow down.
But
You comply.
My understanding is that until and unless.
Your understanding will
serial
not
number
do,
is
Mr.
not paid.
Naik. Your understanding will not do. Forthwith, our order is forthwith, forthwith. I don't understand anything else. When? You give me a time, reasonable time, I'll give you.
Even my lord, they have violated the Tamsher Ali judgment. my lord.
Mr. Boro, you take your
I have-
seat. This is between he and me.
Right.
Yes.
Lordship, so far as my instruction is concerned.
But I don't want your instruction. I want the
Authority-
instruction with regard to
Not
implementation.
just for the petitioner, Lordship, for entire department's Lordship. Authority has already arranged. a sum
You
of around
people
60
take work
lakhs.
from the citizens, make them do work, and thereafter leave them hanging. What is this? Hey, high time. High time. Otherwise, you stop this.
Lordship, I will have that instruction.
Have it, give it
But
to me.
the-
Give it to me. I'll come back from the division bench. Give it to me. If you're not there, send someone. Give me the time frame.
Next week, Lordship will take, I will place that.
Friday.
instruction.
Friday. By slip video. I want a time frame. You take your time. I'll give you that much liberty because Mr. Nayak is appearing. I'll give him that liberty.
Obliged, Lordship.
15 days, 1 month, no problem. But beyond 2 months, then I'll be problematic.
Lordship, I will have that instruction. By what time they are intending to.
They have to pay him within 15 days better. Maximum 1 month. Nayak, I can go till 2 months. Beyond that, no.
Obliged.
Or you take whatever steps you want, come back then. Listen, when? Friday?
Friday.
Kali? Tomorrow?
Kali, next week, Lordship.
No, tomorrow. We'll forget.
What if I-
List this matter again.
Not-
Tomorrow?
Lordship, I will not get anything, Lordship.
Monday.
Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday morning, it will take.
Tuesday is not Deuteric, there is more time. You will have to cross 24, then only Deuteric will come.
Lordship.
Aro ki baat hai? 14, hearing. What happened? They have given up.
They're not here now.
Hmm?
Lordship, otherwise, pleadings are complete. It's a,
Hearing. Today is for hearing.
it's a appeal against an order passed by the appellate authority.
Appellate
under Section
authority.
127.
And the appellate authority has
Yes,
come to a conclusion that there was a
Yes.
tampering
And a foreign circuit was found inside the
inside.
computer.
What more is required? And this is pending since 2017, no representation. And dismiss for default, but they may have an arguable case. 1 point or 2 points there, but so I'm not dismissing. None appears on call for the petitioner. Mr. KP Pathak, Learned Standing Counsel, APDCL is present. For the ends of justice, raised it to list this matter again next week on 24th.
Okay.
Subject key is ID. Yes, Mr. Chakraborty.
Lordship takes the next Thursday, Lordship.
The two writ petitions arising out of the same award
Same word, huh?
is a matter of correction of date of birth. And the claim was raised after the notice of retirement was issued. The item.
So you will rely on the decisions of this court as well, the Supreme Court, wherein it says on the fag end you can do it.
And even, my lord, the certificate that was produced.
Plantation level rules.
Which permits.
No, they have to maintain records, which they
Okay.
have not produced. Which could have proved my date of birth.
Okay, what is the basis? Your basis is the birth certificate.
My basis is the school certificate. At least I have produced something. They have not produced their.
Even the school certificate.
As prayed for by the Learned Counsel for the parties, raised it to list this matter immediately on reopening.
No, my lord, 26, let it be
Reopening.
over.
Reopening.
Lordship may fix a date, Lordship.
Reopening on 23/10/23. It will not be possible next week. Those matters can wait sometime.
Don't take much time.
Fine.
If my friend agrees, Lordship, matter can be remanded back to decide
No.
afresh today
No,
itself.
No.
I'm
Because-
waiting for, I know the judgments that he is going to place.
But this
That-
will be.
that you be
because
careful.
This is the Bible. In case of plantation labor,
We
this
will
is the
see,
Bible.
we'll
Lordship.
see, we'll see.
That has to be followed.
There is one.
Date. Lordship has fixed this matter.
23/10.
23
And if it comes back to me, I'll look. Yesterday I forgot. There is one case law, I think, relating to your plantation matter itself.
Lordship.
High Court, I suppose. Old matter. Check up. Yes, Mr. Soikia.
Lordship had already heard day before yesterday, my lord.
Where is that enquiry report? Enquiry report, no?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, that MREGA. Yes, Mr. Soikia. Anything more?
When the implementation was passed, the commission has disagreed with the findings of the inquiry.
Ah,
And
but I think I was against you.
But before passing the order, when he disagreed, he should have served me a notice on that point of disagreement. That notice was not served.
Anything more?
I have submitted my judgment.
You had placed reliance on 2 pages,
Yes, on page number
70,
76.
76?
Page number 76, 77, 78. Basically, they have said that on various paragraphs, they have said that no show cause notice was issued, your lordship. So far as the first order was issued, prior to that, show cause notice was issued, your lordship. That's it, your lordship.
76.
76.
In the first order, madam, they have so caused, but thereafter the inquiry took place.
We'll examine. So please take it with delivery of orders.
Highly obliged.
22 adjournment is it? 20 adjournment. 21. None appears for the parties on call. Full stop. For the ends of justice, registry to list this matters again. List this matter again on 24/9/2020. পঠাই দিয়ক আহি যাব for further consideration বিলাক কৈ দিয়ক দুটাই পঠাই দিয়ক চাব লগা এইটো